My camera just beat me in a staring contest. See if you can beat yours. I dare you. I think the camera really needs to read this properly. It's gonna be super echoey in here. Echo! Echo! Today is January 22nd, 2013, which means that 5 years ago today, Australian actor Heath Ledger passed on out of the world. 6 months later, we saw him in an amazing performance in The Dark Knight as the Joker. This is my little representation of Mr. Ledger. It's kind of cute. So he's just going to sit here while we record. So today we have questions. People are sending questions. Look, questions. Yes. Here we go. Viewer interaction. 5 questions over the 2 weeks I've been like 5 questions. That is one more than 4. So the question, I'm gonna attempt to put them on the screen there. See how that goes, and then you'll read them, even though I'll say them and probably say them quicker than you can read them. There's a little game you can play. Have you got alcohol with you? Get some. Here we go. Question 1. If there was one film you could redirect, what would it be, and what would you change? So by that, I kind of interpret it as, instead of getting an old film and remaking it, it's actually getting that film itself and moving it around and changing things. There's a good answer to this, and I'm going to improve on your question and give you 3. Email human contact. 3 answers. Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And that's it. Full stop. Can you do a review of The Hobbit? Yeah, I guess I am capable of doing a review if I wanted to. Oh, Twitter! Lee J. Allen, at Lee J. Allen. ... No, dash. There's 2 dashes in his name. That's pretty cool. I don't have a dash in mine. Do you keep your 3D movie glasses, or do you buy and recycle them each time? If I gave them back, I would not be able to push the lenses out, put them on, and pretend that I'm Harry Potter. Will the wombat feature in a vlog? I, for one, would love to see it happen. But he says the wombat, like it's something important. So, is he thinking of like some sort of national icon? The coat of arms has a kangaroo and an emu. It might have other things. I don't actually know. I might be wrong. He might be wrong. Actually, that means that he's very much an Australian, because if we don't know anything about our own history, then thumbs up. It's like people who don't know what Australia Day celebrates. We just see this day off, let's get crunk! Last question, question 5, one more than 4. What programs do you use for video editing? As a bored 22-year-old, I find myself with ample amount of time to screw around with videos and create random clips to send to my friends, but I want to know what the pros use. I hope this isn't a euphemism for something else. What do you think? Yes! Why so serious? I use Final Cut Pro 7. There you go. I just plugged for Final Cut. And I can prove that I don't work for them because Final Cut 10 is Anyway, thank you for sending in questions. You can send more. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram it even if you want to. Go for it. You can see all my details on the side of this channel there. I don't know if you're watching the video on my channel, if you've just searched for it. If you've just searched for it, it's not probably going to work. And here we go.